Congratulations, Captain Crass. The ship is yours. So, where are you off to? Assume your assignment will be waiting shortly. Yes, Captain. We're going to proceed to the Koinonia sector. Nobody's been there in a while. It is also often confused for the Koinonia sector. They're kind of spelled the same. It's kind of annoying. They're not the same, though. Interesting. Well, good luck. You and your crew, newly minted officers and cadets, will enjoy the mission.
Well, I'll be seeing you then.
Yes, Admiral Janeway. It's a pleasure serving with you. The same. Well, take care of yourselves. Janeway to space dock. Energize. Well, I'm not too concerned about the differences between the Koinonians and the Kainonians. It doesn't matter to me much, but, well, let's head out there and see what we got.
I am familiar with one of the species. However, they were wiped out long ago. And one of the other people on the ship is also familiar with the other one. But I don't think it's the same people. Indeed, Captain. The Koinonians, without an H in there, are a different group. The ones without an H were destroyed when I was a boy. Coincidentally. I know because I was a boy and my parents were killed on the mission on the Enterprise D.
I see. Well, it should be interesting to have a look at this other planet that has nothing to do with that brace.
Yeah, these other guys are more related to the fallen ones that we encountered in the 32nd century. Now, they're their timeline.
I see. Well, I'll keep that in mind. What I don't get is what I'm still doing here. I'm supposed to be in that other timeline. Something screwy's going on here. I don't like it. And as long as I'm here, I might as well enjoy it. Enjoying your new juxtaposition, Chimera? I hope so. Well, I guess one more round isn't gonna hurt anybody. Yeah, but speak for yourself, Kestra. You never know. Something's bound to screw this mission up. It's just gonna happen. It always does, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like that with these things. Oh, at last. Part of another mission, but we'll probably get sidelined at some point. We usually do. Yeah. Hopefully this has a little more intensity. Why are we together on this mission with, you know? I don't know. Absent friends. Whatever. Anyway, I'm okay with it. Just so I don't get turned into some kind of alien or something. That'd be really lame. Or super aged or something. You know, all those times that on Deep Space Nine where stuff like that happened to me. Yeah. Yes, you've told me about many of those. They are bizarre, Molly. Very bizarre. At one point you were super aged. It certainly wasn't fun. Anyways, so let's get underway then. Yes, let us get underway. I wonder where my husband Mahoney is. He hasn't been here in a while. Where is he?
Dweeloot. Sorry I'm late, Captain. It won't happen again. Oh,
It's synthol. You're not even drunk. Show your position or something. assume a position over there, I guess.
Aye, Captain, that's on the day. Oh, way, I have to send you to sick bay again.
Oh, no, Captain. It'll be all right. Captain Crass, we're reporting for duty. It's good to see you again. I think we briefly met. That is, almost. I'm acting as a cadet officer here, but I'm actually still a cadet. And I only decided to tag along to make sure you don't screw it up somehow. Yeah, I came back. I couldn't resist. I had to do it again. Yes. The two abbeys and the little sister. Yes. Take your stations. Yes, but in this altered timeline, my last name has changed because I got married. I had to do this just once more. Come on. I had to. I just had to. Also to keep an eye on my little sister. Yeah, that's her motivation. I wonder where my friend went off to. She's probably around, but guess it doesn't matter at the moment.
We keep an eye on our captain, just so you don't get into too much trouble. I hope.
Get two abbeys for the price of one. There's probably a pun in there, I just don't know what it is. Yes, assume your stations. I'm sure this mission will not be too exciting. Well, I probably spoke too soon there, but yeah. Let's get him on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Avery, I hear your mental powers are actually stronger than your sister's. How does that work? They are stronger than my sister's. I'm not sure. Genetics? I don't know. I seem to have more Sillian in me than my sister. I don't know why. Oh well. I'm not going to worry about it. Well, I'm not worried. Yet.
Let's get on. Let's get on with it.
This mission is not going to run itself. Aye, Captain. She was assigned to the sickbay, Captain. No, that's right. Change divisions. Anyway. Right then, everybody's here. Let's get a move on.
Well, all right. This mission's about to be underway. I have no idea where my brother Nick Locarno wandered off to. Oh well. I'm sure I'll run into him eventually. Just hopefully not too soon, because he can be annoying at times. So, Janeway should be here any minute.
Well, I had to come back for this one. I mean, come on. This mission is of paramount importance. Because, Paramount's trying to, buy up Warner Brothers. And, hostily. And, yeah. Although this mission's not going to make us stop that in any way. That would be stupid. I don't think it's time to break the fourth wall yet, Captain Dewick. But I'll let you know in a pinch. I see, Captain Mary. Well, very well. It's kind of cool that you and your cronies from the other timeline have decided to join us. Including those from the Prodigy. They're also here, too. That's awesome. Yes, that is cool.
My Captain, I hope our mission is as weird and twisted as they usually do. Probably will be. I can't wait. Bradford Boimler, back at Ops again. Yeah. I'd rather be in a captain's chair, but that's okay. Well, Rutherford, if you ask me, this is as screwy as the halftime show at the 2026 Super Bowl. I kind of liked it, though. It's kind of silly. Especially when they kind of had a beat that sounded a bit like that Batman on Drugs thing on YouTube. It wasn't, though. They just had the beat, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum,
Now, Rutherford. Let's not reference something that might get us flagged on YouTube. This is gonna go on YouTube. Yeah.
Dal Rail here. It's great to be back from our deep space mission. It's very exciting. We explored strange new plots and silly situations and boldly went where no one dared go before. Yeah, I thought I'd go into that right now. Yeah. And also, I'm sort of an augment. Yeah, and that's supposed to be illegal in Star Trek. But for some reason, I'm not. Yeah. I guess because Admiral Janeway likes me. Yeah. I don't know why. I guess I'm just rebellious and stuff. I don't know. It's into that kind of thing. I mean, I'm not into her or nothing. I mean, I'm not into, gilfs and stuff.
Stop leaving behind, Dal. She's probably right behind you at the moment. So yeah, that'd be kind of funny if she was. Because then you'd be like, you'd be humiliated. I kind of think that's funny. At least they finally got my makeup right this season. If this is a season. Or is this a movie? It's not a movie. Well, something bizarre happens. By the way, where are we going on this mission? I don't know.
I don't know that either, Gwendolyn. I just hope it's something with a lot of hot alien girls.
The last time you had a relation with a hot alien girl, it gave you a horrible stomach cramp for weeks because you ate food with her that it didn't agree with you. You really want to go through that again?
You're just jealous. That's it. Yeah, you're just jealous.
No, I'm really not. Captain, I believe the Admiral is arriving shortly. We promised to be on our best behavior, which means we probably won't be. Sister, don't give it away just yet. Although I haven't actually thought of anything evil to do, so it's cool. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything evil.
I'm not really evil. I'm demented. It's different.
All right, greetings, Starship crew. I'm Admiral Janeway. Your mission is going to be quite different than the mission of the other ship. You are to investigate a planet we haven't been to in a little while. Cybertron. There was a time-space incursion some time ago. We haven't been there in a while. I want you to go there and check it out. Cybertron? That sounds like a club. It's probably not a club, though. I've looked at the reports. It's a planet of cybernetic robotic being. And they recently had contact with some of their own. From another timeline or something. Yeah, it's kind of weird there. You are to go there and investigate the incident. You are to go there and investigate the planet and determine what's going on there. They have made contact with the Rosmacom colony. It should be intriguing.
Captain, should we enlist the envoy Shadow Dancer? He was helpful the last time the Transformers and the Federation encountered each other.
He might be helpful. We will summon him. Right then, carry on. I'm sure with your crew and their crew on opposite ends of the quadrant, they shouldn't technically cause any temporal problems. Yeah, but who knows? Be careful out there. You never know. Those overlords are tricky. They might mess with the timeline. Is that why we have some Sillian Q aboard? This is ridiculous. Admiral. Very ridiculous. A mariner, I thought you liked ridiculous. See you soon. Janeway to the starbase. Energize. She wants to drive us stark raving mad, doesn't she? Well, typical. All right, crew, let's get a move on. Time's a-wasting.
Let's see what she's got. Rumbly, take the helm.
Take us to Cybertron. Bleep. Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain, but, didn't the navigator usually do?
Hello, Captain. I'm here.
Well, let's see. Course plotted and laid in. Castra, what'd you do with Boimler? He's perfectly fine, Captain, don't worry. We are going to Cybertron. I just want to make sure you get there. In one piece.
She's tenacious, isn't she? You don't know the half of it. By the way, where's Bilana? She didn't want to come. She's still mad the Patriots lost the 2026 Super Bowl. Yeah.
That's silly, Mr. Paris. All right, let's do this. Prepare to engage. Let's go to warp.
Okay, what happened? Was I cued? That's cool. I was cued. That was weird. I was cued. Wow. Boimler, calm down. You're acting like you're 25 again. Stop that. It's embarrassing. Yeah, well, I feel frisky for some reason. We're together again. One more time. Step on it. The Koinonians that my parents encountered when I was a boy is a different group. However, sometimes they're conflated with another group, the Koinonian, with an H. I'm not sure why they confuse the two. I mean, they're quite different. Unless, of course, in the distant future they just kind of conflate them together. But that would be retarded. They probably will. They'll also confuse them with the other group, the First Press people. and the C3 people and the Valley Religious, I'm sure. Yeah, that's just the way that works. Because in that other future timeline, they did that. I can confirm them confusing everything, Captain. It was a mess in the future timeline. Everything was really screwy there, and there were these Fallen One characters. I'm sure that's who they mean, the Fallen Ones, because they're the ones that actually were killed, and that's the ones that Jeremy Astor reported as a child. Of course, that was after he read the report many years later, but yes. Obviously, as a child, I wasn't reading reports from Captain Picard. It was later. The encounter was in 2366. You're rambling a bit there, laddie. But it's okay. I ramble a lot too. Ha ha. Yes. Especially after a synthahol. Oh. I have to do the synthahol because, once I got hitched, I was like, oh, now what do I do? Ah. I just said that in front of my wife. That was probably not cool. Oh well.
You are trying to get yourself hit with a bat'leth. That I will not do it. I will not rise up to the challenge. It is not worth it. So, let us find out where we are.
Captain, I believe we are arriving at the Koinonian system.
ETA? We're coming out of warp now, Captain. And the problem is, it's kind of a mess there, sir. It's very confusing. These readings indicate the planet is intact, but no detectable life signs. And also, the core setting is a little off, but also not off. It's not explainable. There appear to be readings of spatial anomalies. Spatial anomalies are weird. We don't want to go anywhere near those. And Captain, we are coming out of warp, and there's something strange ahead.
Sensors indicate it's a vessel of some sort, but I do not recognize it.
Pull us out of warp, but keep the shields and defenses ready, just in case.
Do not know what we are facing.
Why does that look sickeningly familiar somehow? Shields up.
Yes, sir.
Anomalous energy readings are emanating from the ship. Heading for us. Shields.
It was not exactly a weapon. Oh, what a crick in the neck.
Intruder alert. Who are you?
I've been known by many names, Captain Crass. Azelot, Skippy. But recently I was decapitated. I got better.
Your head appears to be intact, Azeloth Skippy. What are you doing here?
Cutting to the chase, Captain. Very good. Yes. It appears the creators of the Starfleet Academy story, set over 790 years in the future, well, they kind of screwed up the timeline, and it's the wrong Koinonia, and yeah, you're going to the wrong planet. They think it's the other one because they screwed up, yeah. And it is actually the one with the H. But they mixed them up.
How can we fix that? It's in the future. That timeline is completely different. We can't do anything about that. If they screwed it up, then they screwed it up. It's not the first time they've done that either.
Yes, not only that. One of your crewmen is an ancestor of someone from our timeline, the distant future. In the future, she's known as Sylvia Tilly. But here, she's someone else. Yes. Also, there's a Dax. That's an earlier Dax, too. But that's probably not relevant here because that's too convoluted. So yes, Sylvia Tilly. She has disappeared from the Academy timeline. And we believe that somehow she used some sort of transmuter device to come here, to this timeline. We need to find her, bring her back to the future.
What are you talking about? We can't do that either. This century is only the 2400s. We don't have that kind of technology. I don't think. We just don't. Sorry, I really can't help you.
Nah, but you can, Captain. A couple of bandits are going to escape a maximum security prison planet. They're going to head for a world called Cybertron to try and destroy one of your fellow ships. The timeline will be corrupted when they do this. You have to go there and save the ship before it's destroyed.
That's silly and convoluted. Why is that?
There's another ancestor aboard that ship. That ancestor, if they die, it erases someone else from the future. Yeah, that would be bad. That's why I came back, because I'm a traveler. Yeah, so I wasn't really killed. My master just thought I was killed. Yeah, I was immediately sucked back through time and all that stuff. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I don't understand. How can any of this actually work? Ancestors and other characters, it seems like just an expanded version of some weird excuse to just keep doing these things. But I'm okay with it, because, sure, why not one more run? Alright, what do we have to do? And why did we come here if this was all part of the plan, anyway?
There's already a Koinonian aboard your ship. If they're not the same thing, the aliens are still treating it as the same thing. Because, well, they are bad at spelling. Your Koinonian friend is Jeremy Astor. I'm not a non-corporeal space alien thing. I'm just Jeremy Astor. My parents were killed in that mission with Captain Picard in the 2260s on that planet, the planet the Koinonians. I mean, come on. I can't be, like, part of the whole thing somehow just because, the last minute they decided that. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, what am I supposed to be? Some kind of space god? Gotta be stupid. Nah. Well, you're not really a space god. It's just that you're part of all this somehow. I don't know how. I wasn't told by the other masters and the time travel or continuum thing. Yeah, I wasn't told. So I could come over to your ship and all this. I made an impromptu appearance on your bridge. I'm sure that there will be other travelers that'll appear on the other bridge. I just hope to pull the others out of time and space before all this happens. Yeah, before the time-space wave comes back through space-time and time-space. Yeah.
It's not an anti-time thing. We've already done that.
No, it's more like all of these moments have been leading to this point. The point in which the Kal Hazel would freeze the universe itself and leave. If the Kal Hazel leaves, all of Sillian space will cease to exist.
Cease to exist? Well, that'd be a drag. Couldn't he just save it or something? I don't know.
He could, but the ancestors have already messed with the alien timeline, as well as the bad guys that are coming in that other ship. I'm not sure where they are, though, in space-time. If they didn't come here, they're probably going over to the other ship right now, which could be a problem. You guys were just sent here to distract the bad guys. It didn't work. I don't think they're coming over here. And if they are, well, you're screwed too, either way.
It's probably Q again, isn't it? It's always Q. I'm sure this is one of his tests. It is always Q, isn't it? Well, it is fast approaching Valentine's Day again, Captain. Oh no. I bet this is Q. That whole legacy universe is gonna happen again, isn't it? Except this time, it's gonna involve something of goofy Q shenanigans. I don't know if I can take it anymore.
If Q does this to us again, it will be annoying.
Asloth Skippy, you may need to bring your entourage aboard our shuttle bay. And then, we can proceed to this other planet.
I don't know if that's a good idea. We could actually be the bad guys trying to trick you. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Maybe just one of us should come over. Or maybe two. I don't know.
Very well. They'll try to trick us, and we'll have to actually get a leave.
It's very well, Captain. Greetings, everyone. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. We have several missions before us. In these missions, we will help to find the Kal Hazel and also the John Holter. Failing this, we will be screwed. But we will not fail. We are Autobots and Garda and Q people. Yes. And also a bad guy has taken a hold of one of the SDF ships out of the shipyard. We're not technically back early. It's just that we moved Cybertron to this other location in this timeline. Don't worry about it. The Robotech people aren't even around. Now, here is the plan. Some of you will be assigned to the mission of finding this Cottle person and capture him. Do not let him escape under any circumstances. Failing this would be bad. He should not be in this timeline. He's an extra-dimensional creature. We Autobots do not go after people and try to slag them. That is for Decepticons.
I'm the time-trapped laser Optimus Prime Zorlord. Should I go on this mission, they might not even expect me. It would be glorious, Optimus. It would be wonderful to go and find oligarchs and crush them. However, I realize that only Decepticons do such things. Well, there's a little Decepticon in me. I might be perfect for such a mission, sir.
No, Laser Zorlord. I have another mission for you. However, you will coordinate the assault force. We will capture the enemy. Unawares. You're a little too obvious. No, it's got to be somebody they don't expect coming. It's certainly not going to be the Sillians. That would be really obvious. And they will know. Yes, we Transformers have at last come to a catharsis. If we are to reunite the Diaspora into a gathering, we must do it with honor. Clang. However, I would not be opposed to having the Decepticons assist us without actually knowing they are. Ha ha. Yes.
But G2 Megatron is quite clever. I don't think he'll go for it. Yes. He's a little uncanny, too. He might just kill the good guys along with the bad guys.
That is possible, which is why we will enlist the other Galvatron as well. Begin the operation. If anyone has any questions, speak now. Failing that, we will roll. Of course, we won't actually show that, because we are on a time crunch here.
I am the genius around here. But as you know, our plans will involve reuniting the factions from the Diaspora. I have mapped out our course of action. As the humans head toward the planet of the Koinonia, or the Koinonia with an H. Yes, and the starship Koinonia also, coincidentally, happens to be going in the same direction. Yes. We will enact our plan. It will be a long shot, though. A Hail Mary pass. But not like that Andy Weir movie that's coming out. Nothing like that.
Aha! This could be instantly dated if I say education is your right. You've read my reports. You know what's going on in the other dimension. And how we escaped from Rosmacom. Here we are now. We Carda. And this is kind of my cameo. Yeah. I mean, I could go into, like, the Super Bowl halftime show stuff and whatever. Just to date, this is 2026, but in the Star Trek timeline, it's several other timelines. Seem to be converging. It seems to be mid-2403 for one group, and a little bit later in 2414 for another group, and an undetermined time for the third group. I'm not sure if they should even be there, unless it's some sort of alien influence. I don't know. But it's not important what the timeline is. Just have fun with it. Yeah. Well, this Optimus Prime didn't destroy me in battle. This is a different Optimus Prime. We're in a different dimension, having escaped from Rosmacom planet. But we decided to show up because we're Carda. Some other Cardas might show up later, but not all of them, because that would be too much. Yes. Turns out they want to just keep ballooning this out, this whole story, this epic, into a finale that really, really gets to them. Yes, which is why we're appearing here right now. Yeah, sort of a crossover thing. Crisis on Infinite Earth crossed with a little bit of Secret Wars. Two different series. But no, not really. No, we're not ripping off DC or Marvel. We will not be discussing DC or Marvel. This is a Star Trek story. Yes, but let it be known. Knowledge is key. Education is your right. And love everyone equally. That was the message of the halftime show. If you spoke Spanish. But of course, as Transformers, we know that. But anyways, yeah. The other halftime show, however, is pathetic.
apparently full of lip syncing and sad cowboy guys. Doesn't sound very exciting. Yeah.
Be a movie that we're going to reference now.
That's fine. It's 2026 in the series this season. That's fine. Yeah, we reference a lot of things. The Carter movies we just did, they were referencing constantly Avatar, so it doesn't matter.
Probably couldn't reference the Super Bowl show then.
Well, we could, but we were just to say, oh, I like Bad Bunny a lot.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I do like bunnies.
Well,
I'm hoping
say I was disappointed to find out that he was not actually a space bunny.
Exactly, he wasn't a real space bunny. That disappointed me as well, Mark.
I did appreciate his message of universal love.
And I'm hoping to have
long ears and fur, what's the point?
Exactly, where were the ears? Where were the fur? That's funny.
That was my deflate gate, if you know what I mean.
And Lady Gaga showed up.
Oh yes, who's still relevant.
Kind of went to... Yeah, she kind of went mainstream and stopped kind of doing like weird stuff.
The quirkiness kind of became like, is kind of a repetitive shtick a little bit maybe, but
yeah,
it's not like she's not a good singer. But yeah, the whole like, oh look how crazy she's wearing something weird, like I think
Weird Al did try to make parodies of her, and it didn't work.
He did. It didn't work because he was basically just pointing out what she was already doing.
Ew, that's actually funny. We should put that. I'm going to put that in there.
Yeah,
that is funny. Wow. Wow, how did I get here? I'm on Cybertron already? I was on the ship. How'd I get here? Oh, well. Wow, that's cool. Cybertron. Wow, Optimus Prime. Wow, cool, the Autobots. They have a secret plan. I can hardly wait to know what it is. Yeah, which is probably why they won't tell me. I'm, of course, Bradford Boimler. My character's name is an amalgamation of two other names from two other gamer stories, and from Kal himself, who apparently, the guy in Lower Decks who wrote Lower Decks, apparently knew of him somehow. I don't know how. And over there at Academy, they knew him enough to include Nestifer as a bad guy. That's so weird. Yeah, how do they even know that word? That's, like, amazing. Yeah. Well, doesn't surprise me. In that other season, they had a Kal in it. And then another Sue Cal, yeah, the Alien Q, Kelpian guy. Anyways, so yeah, that's not relevant here. I'm here with all of you. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, ahead of time, but I won't tell the crew that I got here early. You know, and he'll probably send me back and all that. Yeah.
Why did we conjure that boy? He's annoying. Oh well. Now that he's here, we'll have to make the best of it. Yes. The other crews probably won't arrive at the planet Cybertron for some hours, but we got here ahead of them because we're Q-like and can do that. We must figure out where Kal Hazel is and find him, most notably because it's Kal Hazel, and I kind of got a thing for him. I've never admitted it, but even to myself. But here, I'll admit it because why not? Yeah. Even though normally I'm bi and usually prefer girls, but for him I'd make an exception because he's also bi. Oh my. And I'm of course Captain Rumbly, in case you didn't know. The timeline. No, we must find him. The mission is paramount. We find him. As Katie Tear Hertzman, as Kate Tear the Hertzman, I also love him, but not in the same way. Yeah. We've been through things together, if you know what I mean. Yeah. We're not going to reveal that, though. I mean, some things we've been through together. So, yeah. I was never bi, though. I'm very straight. Although I suspect that one of my offspring, or not two of them, are bi, and they switch both ways. I also have the side-eye glance, similar to yours. And yes, I remember you from long ago. Cass. Yeah, we're still around. We're still around, and we will still be around when we figure this out. And if you really love him more than I do, then you can have him. I won't get in your way. I won't. I really won't. I won't get in your way. Oh, no, oh, Katie, I didn't really think you were going to get in my way. You do have Sillian powers, though, and you could use them. I wonder why you don't. But no, we won't have a Sillian power fight. That'd be silly. We're already dragging this on as it is. Because we so love being part of this whole Sillian thing. It's awesome. To be with him one more time. And any other time. And of course, yes. Also, because the first time, well, we weren't very good. Neither of us. Yeah. I kind of want to repeat it and do it better. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, how come you kind of look like that Cedo Jackson lady? That's weird. You're not Cedo Jackson, though. You're the other girl. Doesn't matter. Anyway. So, I am School Bus-Bot. Education is your right is my catchphrase. I stole it from a teacher at Pine Hill. Yeah. Actually, a lot of this is probably stolen from Pine Hill and the church group. Yes. It appears that you two ladies are from that church group thing. Yeah. I'm not really into religion or anything. And yeah, I'm totally bi. Oh my. You know what I like? Which is kind of ironic. I like hot firemen, even though I'm a bus. Maybe later on I'll go find that fireman robot and be with him. Maybe. I hadn't thought about it. But don't look forward to that. It might not happen, so don't worry about it. I've just always liked firemen. I have no idea where this is going, but the mission is permanent. We will go on the mission to destroy the bad guy. Well, to capture him, I guess. Haha. Yes.
And even though I was playing Ezri Locarno on the show, I'm actually one of the other church-related characters. Yeah. Well, this whole time, I've actually been one of them. As Ezri Locarno. I was also part of the church group. And I also, I love him too. That's why in this timeline, Nick Locarno looks kind of like him. Because that's why. I just can't have enough of him. Just to be all, yeah. But no, my character is this, but I'm actually this other person from the cast. I've never revealed it. I can reveal it to all of you, maybe, if you're nice. But if I did, then you'd know who I was. And you'd be like, oh, that makes perfect sense. But yes, it does. It does make perfect sense. And now, let us go on with the mission. Yes. To figure out what's going on and stop the prize hunter guy. And also the other guy. The ship and crew will try to stop the prize hunter guy. He stole an SDF ship. I'm sure the crew will be able to handle that.
Well, I am Shadow Dancer. Oh, well, I am Shadow Dancer, the mystical creature. And I am not in love with Kal Hazel. Although, I think he took a shining to me daughter, Sandra Talisman, many times. But only when she was of age, of course. He wrote many cute poems about her when she wasn't. And then later on, they never really did anything. I mean, I don't blame them because, yes, then he would have been more related to Scott Saltine, who happens to be prize hunter, than in this timeline, which is weird, than he would be to me. I'm the biological father, but yeah, he'd be related to that'd be weird. And Miss Summer, it scared him off, so he didn't end up dating her. But yes, she's 10 years younger than him, and she was one of his favorites during the TMS period, the Marshall Sportiest. And yeah, he was totally into her. Yeah, he was. When she was old enough, I'm gonna tell you that, she had to be old enough, of course. Of course, then turned out she really wasn't into boys so much, and she wasn't into any of them. The other young Sun Nation people were like, oh, well, we like her, she's hot, she's belly dancer and stuff. And then she's all like, I'm not into you. I'm really not at all, really. None of you. Arr. And then they had the audacity to go on about how she was with Edom G, the other guy. Let's call him Geenie in this timeline. Yes, the other guy. Let's call him that. And even though he's not. And she was like, what? Oh, I wouldn't do him. For one thing, he was damaged goods. He really was. He'd been with the Grandmaster, and that's just disgusting. You wouldn't want to tap him after that. No, sir. you'd come up with a weird disease on you. Also, there was a man named Harrison Peoples, who's a big, ginormous black man. I said his real name. Oh well. Anyway, he was hung. And he also told me one time, I would never do the Grandmaster, because I recognize a Saigon hooker when I see one. Oh, he didn't say hooker, he said something worse, but this is YouTube friendly, so I'm not going into that. Allegedly, yes. No, she's damaged goods. Yeah. Although one time he did want to do a dick attack with his junk on a brick. They wouldn't let him. True story, that one. Oh, I'm not bullshitting you. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ah.
Yeah. All right, Transformers. Yeah, let's forget about the dick attack. Transformers, let's roll. Carry on with your mission.
Return. Very well, Sillians. Return to your starships and respective places. Be prepared for whatever happens, as this is clearly the beginning, not the end. We will find this Cuttle person, even though he is an oligarch and an a-hole, and we will take each and every one of them to task. Even if we have to cheat a little. After all, they cheated as well. Ha 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 ha. Let's roll.
Are we under attack? What is that thing? Is it a Transformer ship?
It's not a Transformer ship. I don't recognize the configuration. It's a Robotech ship. Huh. It's attacking us. It's really big, too. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of broken. Should we raise the shields, Captain?
Shields up, red alert, find out who they are. It is in the database. It's an SDF class ship. Super Dimensional Fortress. Also, it's weird that there's only a small crew aboard. Mainly confined to their bridge. Let's find out who they are.
Captain Mariner. At last. Not quite who I expected. Where is Locarno? Nar.
She doesn't any longer command this ship. Who are you?
Scott Henry Saltine. And also Walter. I, an amalgamation. But you can call me by my Sillian name. Prize Hunter. Yes. I hope that name strikes fear into the hearts of you. I am a space grave robber extraordinaire at your service. Funeral service, that is. Get it? Grave robber, funeral service. Yes.
God, you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Wow. Genuinely crazy man. Scott Henry. Why does that name sound familiar?
Perhaps you have not heard of our race. We are an offshoot, an ancient group called the Martial Sportists, as well. A religious offshoot. Well, quasi-religious. More of a cult, actually. I was one of their leaders long ago. Yes. But I've had so many parts replaced on me bionically that I really can't do martial arts anymore. Your ship and crew will be impounded and brought aboard this vessel. You would either serve us or be destroyed. Yes. It is time that we finish this. We shall finish what the ancients started long ago. Yeah. What are you talking about? Ancients and stuff. You're very, very weird. Well, we're not going to surrender to you. That's ridiculous. So you can forget it. We ain't surrendering. appears that your ship and crew should have thousands aboard in order to fly it. But you don't. I imagine we can take you out. Yes, you could, but one well-aimed shot of our main cannon, which is like a requiem blaster. Even more powerful, actually. And we could obliterate your ship. It would disappear, like poof, into the night. Utterly like chaff to the wind. Yes, a chaff to the wind. But I would prefer not to destroy you, as I want to collect all of your dead skeletons. Yes, I want to collect all of you. Yes, if that happened.
You are seriously bunghouse crazy.
Shadow Dancer has arrived on the bridge, Captain. Perhaps he can communicate with him.
Very well.
We're not the Transformer planet quite yet, but I guess you've called me forth to the bridge. What now? Oh no, not you again. Oh. Long time no see, Shadow Dancer. I've been looking into shadow creatures. As a matter of fact, the database on this ship is quite direct about such things. Yes, including an odd reference to the children of Shadow, and the Invid, and the great wars of the Masters and the Invid and the Zentradi. It's all very convoluted, but interesting to me. Yes. This vehicle was apparently adrift. We commandeered it near the planet, using our time-space devices. Yes. Of course, we intend to finish you. Destroy you completely. It'll be wonderful. Yes. At long last, we'll be rid of you. What are you yammering about? Are you just mad because Miss Talisman probably dumped you? I bet she did. She probably got tired of you. I don't blame her. Ugh. Yeesh. I tried to warn her before when she married you in the first place. Yeah, you're a loon. Oh, then again, she kind of was a little bit of a loon too. Oh well. Don't insult my wife. I'll do that. How dare you? You're still as nutty as ever. I don't know what the children of the shadow is supposed to be. That sounds really stupid. If it's not something as obvious as my children, because I'd be stupid. Maybe it is. The ectoplasmic invid. We're searching the galaxy. For the protoculture. Well, in another timeline, the flowers of life. It is possible that they merely heard of the children of the shadow, the Sillian people, and assumed that they were some sort of eclectic race. And like the people on that Koinonian planet the other ship is exploring, well, they also had similar powers. Could transcend their own bodies and go in as energy beings, you know.
Oh, wait a minute. That don't even go together. That don't make any sense. Transformers aren't energy beings. Only their sparks are. Yeah, we haven't even met them yet. We're like a third of the way into this thing. I think they're gonna drag this out for 2 movies. That's just nuts. Well, why not?
Captain Mariner, this man is insane. Means to destroy the Federation. Probably again. And probably me with them. And as for the offspring, I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them in a while. And they've probably been out exploring the galaxy. I don't know. Timeline is ruined. I do not care. Have desecrated the spirit of the great Grandmaster for years, and now you will all pay, as I use my powerful starship that I stole to blow your ship to pieces. Wait for the other ship to show up, to come and rescue you, and blow them up too. The Transformers will do nothing to stop us.
Damn, that dude is nuts. Not sure what his plan is.
I give you a little time reprieve to surrender, and be ready when you are ready next we meet, and to meet your fate with dignity. Prize hunter out. Tweedledee.
So much for him.
He's gone, Captain.
Boims, I want to know everything there is to know about these shadow children and the Invid, and the Robotech people and all that. See what you can find out. In the meantime, Shadow Dancer might need to explain this.
I don't know what he's talking about. If the children of the Shadow from Robotech was merely supposed to be my children, that's screwy.
Planet Koinonia connected in any way to Optera? Is the planet Koinonia connected to the Invid somehow? Find out.
I can do that, Captain. Make it so.
I would use my key powers. I would use my key powers on them. Quickly activate the key powers. Read from my book. Yes.
Assistant, escort her back to her quarters. She's making a dreadful mess. She'll ruin everything. Have her come back and seem important later. Yes, sir. I will escort her to quarters. Come, Grandmaster. There's kimchi. I have smuggled it aboard the ship. Oh, kimchi. Now that that's over, Pastely, approach me. Yes, Captain, sir. I returned from the other realm. Yes, to serve what is left of TMS. It is rather pathetic, however. I am, of course, secretly the Sillian Clarity boy. Yes, I will serve. Yes, Pastely. Little did they suspect it was you all along. Excellent. Yes. And in the distant future, apparently they mix up the various Koinonian races. Yes, one of them has an H in it. Yes. K-H-O-I. Yeah. Yes, there's an H in there. K-H-O-I-N. Coin. Whereas the other one, Koinonian without the H, is basically another group. They're the ones that encountered the Astor family in the 2360s. Yes. And killed most of them. We know that Astor is aboard that other ship. We do not need him, though. It's not part of the plan. It just happens to be a little trivia, you see. Yes. Of course, sir. These stories are always about trivia and useless movie quotes. I was on a planet that had a lot of that, bunch of robot protoforms going on about their movie trivia. Anyway, but we're not going to do that here, right? Yes. No clarity. I mean, Pastely. But you and the others prepare for battle. If we can lure them to the planet of the Transformers, then we will fight there. Because there's no point in actually having them go to Koinonia. I merely had them confused, so they would go there instead. Ha ha ha. A very devious plan, sir. Yes. They will not see whatever it is coming. Helmsman, prepare to alter course. Yes. Let the games begin. I shall have my revenge. Well, not really revenge, technically. That'd be silly. It'd be like Khan or something. No, it's not that. No. Very well, course altered. Laying in a new course. They will pay for being such insufferable fools. For crushing the cult of COL. Completely obliterating it. I must find the rest of them and deal with them. Pastely, go look that up. We continue on our mission. Yes, sir, I will look into that. Captain's log. Supplemental. Even though I'm not going to give a start date for this one. We're on our way to a mysterious meeting and location detected in the late sector. Strange temporal incident has occurred.
I gave my report on that unusual realm, where another version of me was apparently a queen on a weird planet, Carta. Since then, I have returned, and now I'm back to being me again. That was quite bizarre. Katie's back to being herself again. Huh? That's good.
We have no idea where the others have run off to. It appears they've been duped into going to a planet called Koinonia, and another called Cybertron. We have to find them, and the anomaly.
Well, We were just at Cybertron not long ago. Well, at least the Queen Lady was. Anyway, so we're headed there and check it out.
Helmsman LaForge, are we on schedule for the anomaly?
Yes, Captain, the anomaly is just ahead. In our current position, we will arrive at the anomaly shortly.
Temporal shields to ready, just in case.
I'm detecting strange and unusual energy reading pattern. It is consistent with several kinds of space creatures we've met before, including non-corporeal ones. It is, however, not really like the wormhole aliens. It could be like the other Koinonians, without the H in the name. However, I'm not sure if it is. Not from here, anyway. We'd have to get closer.
Very well, I guess we have to get closer then. Bring us to within sensor range. Long-range sensors, activate. And I'm back to being Picard's son again. But I did play Zara Giannoli in that other story. Yes, it's very confusing. I rather liked playing Zara Giannoli. It was very freeing. Made me feel very flamboyant, you see. I enjoyed playing Zara Giannoli in that other timeline. But now I'm back to being Picard's son again. Yes, Jack Crusher. I suppose I was asked to come on this mission because, well, I'm good at it and I have abilities and things. Well, yes, you've met the board, and you met the Borg, and that could be useful to us. We figured it could be the Borg. We're not sure, though. I mean, having gone from engineering to captain in several months here, it is kind of bizarre, but yeah, seeing as how I'm Scott Boys, of course that makes perfect sense. Because I could just do that, because I could just walk into the costume department and get another costume, come on the bridge. Yeah, anyway.
My two daughters on the other ship are okay, because they kind of get into trouble when they get together. Oh well.
I probably won't get into too much mischief. I'm sure the captain will keep them in line.
My daughter's over there, and so is your daughter. But she transferred over to medical. He's in sickbay.
I'm really itching to make weird references to Marvel and DC right here, but I'm not going to do it.
Yes, don't do that. We only have a short time to finish these two stories. The mission. Nah, don't do that. It's not a long mission. At least I hope.
It is near Valentine's Day, though. But don't worry. I've already picked out a present for my wife.
We weren't worried about that. The anomaly is just ahead. Detecting a spike in energy readings.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Oh dear.
Intruder alert.
What? Who are you two? How did you get on my ship?
The same way we got on your ship, I guess. The anomaly? Yeah. Wow.
Well, what kind of a weird ship is this? Ooh, it seems to be roughly early 25th century in design.
Yeah, it's early 25th century in design. Oh no. The timeline. It's gonna be screwed. You're a Tal. How can that be? You're both Tals, except one of you is a synth and is carrying the Tal symbiote. How? Oh, hello. I am Adira Tal, and this is my soulmate, Grey Tal.
We have an on and off relationship. We keep breaking up and coming back together. And come to think of it, I wasn't even technically with her when we appeared here.
Oh dear. Yeah. Oh boy. What century is this? What's the time period? Oh boy. Huh. You look a lot like some of the cast of Discovery and Starfleet Academy. Although Captain Boys hasn't watched any of it. So, but I have. I know. Yeah.
The legendary Scott Boys. Extraordinary. That would indicate that this is definitely the early 2400s. How did we get here? I don't know how you got here. Probably an anomaly. Well, we'll figure it out. It's pretty trippy that there's some Tals here. Yeah.
I'm Jessica Woods. That's Katie Tear over there, or Hertzman, and Scott Boys. And what did you do with our helmsman and navigator and some of the other crew?
Oh, we displaced them by accident. Sorry about that. Hold on.
Oh no, not again.
No, there they are. How did you do that?
We are from what on your calendar would be the year 3195.
Sylvia Tilly. It's the reason I'm not in Starfleet Academy this season on the show is because I'm here right now, and I have to go back so I can be on the show. Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons. I take it that there's some kind of convoluted timey-wimey temporal thing going on, and that I'm supposed to go back so that my ancestor here is safe, so that she can later on be the person in the future and give birth to me. Even though technically it would be ancestor descendant, because actually my crew came from a 2257, or thereabouts.
Okay. Yes, Sylvia Tilly. All right, then. Well, gotta figure out what's going on here. Have to put our heads together.
At least you got me my Valentines present this year.
Yes, I did. It was pretty.
Yes, it was pretty cute. But you don't like cute.
I do not like cute. Cute is not a warrior's thing.
Intruder alert. Intruders. Intruders on the ship.
We are back. The operation is ruined. We thought to come here and warn you. The operation is over. You are headed toward a planet called Koinonia. It is the wrong planet. You should be heading toward Cybertron. And your date with destiny itself.
Who are you? You look like Holocat. That's weird. Where'd you come from? The planet?
I am Kitty Key, the martial sportist. Or I could be Holocat, I guess, for the right price. But yes, the time has changed. There's no need to concern yourselves with, say, space zombies or board or anything like that. It's not them. We're all that is left of the troop. Since that, there are some scattered throughout who have been cured, but for the most part, the plague has been eradicated. Yes. I brought some of the other subjects here from the other timelines to assist as Sillian. I am here to assist the operation. To restore the timeline, but I'm not sure if we can fix it. It's a mess. Those from the future will meet those from the past again. It will be confusing. But do not worry. We always get out of these things. Usually it's silly. And I am a child of the shadow. I am Ryan Beld in one universe and Patrick Talisman in another. There aren't many of us Xers left. The three of us came here to warn you to the other planets. Perhaps we could accompany you on the mission, if that's all right. I take it, also, the Techite has arrived, and that you have the Koinonian. Jeremy Astor is here, but he's not a Koinonian. His parents merely were killed by them in the other timeline. They're other Koinonians, though. They're not the ones with an H. I keep telling you that. It does not matter. We are all Koinonian. We are all the fallen ones. We are all the Nephilim of Nepotismia. We encountered you many years ago on a mission. You watched our files and videos. Watched them over and over again. It is glorious that you did this. But we will not be needing to connect with the Vita Cola again. Not in this story. There's no need. No, we will use the other guy from the other timeline instead. He will suffice. Yes, I suppose, since we really can't afford the other guy. Yes, it would probably cost money. I'm not doing that. Yes, he's become famous since then, and yes, it would destroy the timeline. No, we'll have to get a blogger, a influencer. I hate to do it, but it's what has to be done. An influencer? No. That'll never work. I know who you have in mind. He is annoying. Really annoying.
What are you yammering about? Some kind of space aliens or something. But I do remember that other timeline. That was annoying. But you are almost as annoying as they. Who do you have in mind to help us out?
Young Crass. The inspiration. You also inspired other people of the future. Their ancestor descendants. Indeed. You'll never believe who Sylvia Tilly is related to. Oh, by the way, she's going to show up eventually. Like, in this episode. Yes. She's from the future, you see, and the past. Yes.
You people are stalling. Why? What's going on?
Very well. I'll tell you what's going on. Oh, no, you gotta be kidding me. Now, come on now. What am I doing here? Why have you called upon me again? You crazy robots, or whatever your synths, or whatever you are. You're crazy, that's for sure. You're crazy. It is true, we are kind of bonkers. Yes, critical vitriol. You and the two girls, well, they know things from that station that predated all the stories. Things that happened on that station. We were there too. Of course, we were from Lighthouse, you see. Yes, Lighthouse Station. You and the two girls. We'll have a meeting about that later, I'm sure. But you don't even like girls. Oh, you mean visiting with Paris and O'Brien. Very well.
Why am I here? I can't believe it. I've been around, though. I visited those Carta creatures and those other ones and seen all kinds of things I shouldn't have seen. But what about the station? What's that about?
It'll all become clear, I'm sure.
Now that the mission is completely kaput, it will become clear, yes.
But we shouldn't meet on the bridge to discuss such things. That's silly. The ship must be redirected to the planet Cybertron, where we can meet.
All right then, but you can do that without me. You have to reveal the secret of the station when we get there. That's why you're here.
Oh, do I? Well, all right then.
I'm not just gonna let some aliens come by and tell me where to go in space and time and everything. You guys just show up and say, oh, we need to alter course and go to the other planet.
Greetings, Captain Crass. Apparently the Janeway message was fake. Yeah, they're trying to lure you away from Cybertron. We're actually supposed to go there. I'm not sure why, but that's where we're supposed to go. And I know you won't entirely trust my message, unless you hear it from some of us first, but that's what it is.
Hello, Captain Crass. And Captain Dax. We should proceed to Cybertron immediately. I played several characters in the other timeline. After my character of Dulmer was destroyed, but I came back, and then I was another character. Isn't that weird? Well, I've been several characters. Yeah. Don't listen to her. She's silly. Ha! Very silly. But yes, we should totally go to the other planet. Just tell me what's going on here. It's weird. I believe they are corporeal, physical entities. Yes, they are stubborn. They must go from the planet. It is the wrong Koinonia, anyway. The other one is closer to where Cybertron is now, near the Space Forge thing. Well, it isn't really near the Space Forge thing. They just think it is. It's a planet ship. It moves around. In the future, we shall have to send an envoy to Starfleet Academy. An envoy to Starfleet Academy. Yes, we shall send a holographic envoy to Starfleet. And that race by then will be called something else. It won't be called Koinonians. But we are Koinonians. We have only assumed these forms to communicate.
They're messing with us. Oh no! That's annoying.
Messing with you. We really want to get rid of you. Also, we'll help you along. After all, the time-space timeline is completely skewed. The Kal Hazel must return. But he won't, will he? Father's run off. I doubt he did.
Temporally screwy. Yeah. How did I get here?
All right, if we head towards Cybertron and this Forge of Prima, then I guess you'll leave us alone. We will be observing. To make sure you go. Yeah. We were with you in the other timeline. We will not be far off. We are like the preservers. We are similar to you. We have assumed these forms to communicate. Head for the planet, and we will go. But we might return. If you need us. What was that about? And where did Tamara go? Where is she?
Computer, is Tamara Tal on the ship? Tamara Tal is not aboard the starship. What? What? Huh? Where is she? I cannot answer that.
What's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm here, though. That's kind of screwy. All right,
Where those two girls that I met on the station years ago. Guess we're gonna go on a mission. Something involving them. Kind of weird, but okay. Critical Vitriol? You're here too? Okay, that's weird. I guess the Koinonians of the Koinonia without the H didn't want us around. So they kicked us out of the solar system.
Apparently so. Navigator, where are we? We're on course for Cybertron, following the course of the other ship. I don't know how the course was inputted in the computer, but it is. We are back at warp. Is it possible that Chimera was never on the ship to begin with? It was all a ruse. Or did she disappear as a result of some weird temporal accident?
I don't know that. Maybe. It's possible she disappeared from the temporal accident. When we arrive at the planet Cybertron, we'll know. This is annoying.
Estimated time of arrival to planet Cybertron. 2 hours, present speed. Well, there goes the neighborhood. I don't know what happened, dear friend. I have no idea. It was as if she was erased from existence. But the computer knew there was a Chimera, just not on the ship. So she wasn't erased from existence. It's probably Q again. It probably is. It's Q. Where are the Q people at anyway? It's probably Q people. Probably gonna show up. Anyway, be ready for anything when we arrive at the planet.
I will be ready, Captain.
You look somehow familiar to me. I'm not sure why. You came from that other timeline. Something odd, similar about you to what it is. Pretty odd.
Are you puzzled? Yes. We both come from the year 2026, actually. If you could do the math, you'd probably figure it out.
Yes, that is curious. Although my character, my doppelganger in actor form is quite a bit too old to be playing this character. He is anyway. I always wondered about that. Yes. Although if he was actually the actor from the other timeline, it would make sense. Yes. You see, I am of course supposed to be Jack Crusher. Jack Crusher in the Picard show is said to be only in his 20s, which he clearly is not. He's clearly in his 30s. Doesn't make sense.
It does make sense if they lied, and you're actually really not 20-something, you're really 30-something, as am I. Yes, we are similar. That is interesting.
Although technically male pattern baldness should not be on the father's side, but on the mother's side. Well, that's odd too. Yes. I was playing a humanoid alien in Vanguards. And then I was other aliens. And now I'm back, being me again.
And I played Sylvia Tilly in the other version. But I've also played people here, too, which is interesting. So my character comes from the 2250s, but was transported to the year 3189 or so, and then went on from there. But yes, we're displaced from space-time and should be returned to our timeline. For now, we're displaced.
Just what do you say? That we are connected somehow. Well, I'm not really interested in you. I mean, I'm clearly kind of fruity. If you think that's going to happen, it's not going to happen.
Oh no, nothing's going to happen between us. That would be cringe. After all, it's like you're, related to me somehow. Odd. Yes.
Your doppelganger character, like mine, would have been born around 89? 88? Yeah, probably 88, 89, somewhere around there. And so would mine have been, but they changed it for some reason. They wanted to avoid someone else from the timeline. I'm not sure why that is.
Do I need to spell it out for you, Jack? There were two of us in roughly 89. 2 of us. Yes. We were created in the lab. It's part of the experiment. But It's not connected to the other timeline with the 2250s because that was actually later, 2017 when that show started. Yeah, no, this is earlier. This is during the original Next Generation, which isn't really an original. It's a sequel to the original Star Trek. I'm fairly certain that we are very related.
Very related? How so? You don't mean we were twins? You do mean we were twins. Oh, God.
Yes, I believe so. I believe that I also was a daughter of Beverly Crusher. And you apparently are my brother.
But why was I put on ice for 15 years? Why would they do that and say that I was only in my 20s? And they let you get thawed out? That's really weird. It's really strange. What are they covering up?
I do not know. But whatever it is, I was pulled here for a reason. I don't know if that was the reason, but I was pulled here for a reason. And now that I'm here, I must make the best of it.
Well, Picard is technically not here. Either is Dr. Crusher. I will say that there's a lot of people that look like Dr. Crusher and Captain Picard. There's a lot of people that look like Ensign Rowe. And there's a lot of people that look like Kira and other people around here. It's really odd.
Well, I could go to sickbay and have a DNA test, but I'm willing to get. I could go to sickbay and have a DNA test, but I'm willing to bet that I am actually your sister. Your twin sister. I wonder how many of us there were. I don't know.
Oh dear. Yes. Well, well, it's good to know that I have a sibling around here, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, that's rather bizarre. Also, what is rather bizarre is that Kiriyoshi O'Brien was born a girl, and he was a boy. I'll have to address that with him later on. But, how odd.
I don't think that particular story thread is going to get pulled back in. Not at all, really. Oh well. Yes.
Yes, let us return to the planet. Ah, you came to see me. Good. At last we can get this over with. That at one time we shared a moment long ago. But from our perspective, not that long, well, 2 years ago. But from the perspective of this other timeline, it's like it happened a little longer ago, or didn't happen yet, or might not happen. It's really confusing. And no, it's not. The incident refers to something in 2022, or thereabouts, 2023. And it's not that far back. And now it's 2026. All you have to do is follow the timeline of the doppelgangers, and then it works. You can figure out what actor we were playing when we were playing it. And then you know, and then you figure it out. So it's 3 years ago, basically. Almost 4. The incident of 2404. What was it exactly? It wasn't really what everyone thought. We can't reveal the incident of 2404. Well, I guess we can, since, well, what kind of happens? Everybody thinks that it must have been some creeper guy, but it wasn't. It was a creeper girl. Yes. It wasn't a dude. It was a chick. And we didn't want to say anything, because, you know, at the time, there was a creeper guy, too. But we didn't want to say anything about that. But it was a girl. She wanted us. All 3 of us. She couldn't have us. And that has nothing to do with why your sister's friend isn't on the ship. She's not in Starfleet is all. That's why she's not here. Nothing to do with that. No, it's somebody else. Yeah. It was a girl. She wasn't trying to be a dude. It was just a girl. And she was very horny for all of us. Even more so than Kal Hazel. Wow. Oh, wow. I mean, everybody kind of figured it out. Yeah. And they kind of hit it. But she was... Well, I was kind of into it. A little bit. Just a little bit. But then Kal Hazel came up to me one time and said, "Oh, I'm one of you. So, yeah, we're both bi." So, I thought he was going to talk about the incident. But no, he was talking about being bi. Oh, my. Most actors are bi. So it's okay. As emoji, of course. I'm emoji. Yeah. Not my doppelganger, Emogi. Obviously, and now that it's Valentine's Day, I kind of feel like I should bring it up. Yes. And then we can go down to the planet again. We keep going back up the ship, down to the planet. Yeah, and, yeah, it's the incident that happened. I really won't go into, because she was very horny. There's the horny girl, anyway. Where'd she go? I don't know where she went. Maybe she's not in Starfleet. Well, just as well. She'd probably lust after us even now, 4 years later. She'd be like, ooh, She's very horny. It wasn't like she was trans. She was just gay. You know, whatever. It's the future. There's nothing wrong with that. Just, we weren't interested. We wanted each other. I admit it. I did. I admitted that also I was bi. But now that I'm married, I have to pretend like I'm straight. But I'm bi. Totally bi. But most actors are. Oh my. Oh, other Abby, you silly. You know you're really straight. Yeah, you're totally straight. But it's fine. It's the future. You've turned straight. I guess the Pray the Gay Away camp worked on you, but it didn't work on us. Oh no. It was a prelude to something else. Yes, well, anyway, we won't go into that. Yeah, it wasn't the incident, though. I just thought I'd bring that up. Well, I'm the medical student, so I have to, like, fix you guys later. That you're mentally disturbed about incidents that happened a long time ago. Hope you've seen the counselor plenty. I know I have. Yeah. I don't think it helped, though. I kind of fell in love with him. Oops. And then I had to leave that counselor. Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, he didn't reciprocate or anything. You're so full of it, Emoji. Oh my god. Well, I'm sure that other lady's not here, so I wouldn't worry about it. But the alien that was pestering us did kind of remind me of her. Oh no, we said all this in front of someone. Oops. Girls, what are you talking about? You're not talking about her, are you? Because that's messed up. Yeah. Not my friend, though. No, she would never do that. No, the other girl, the older one. Oh, my. Now, sister, has you read her minds? Now, stop that. No, not your friend, obviously. You're too young to be thinking of things like that. Just drop it. We shouldn't go into that. Not around the girl. Yeah. Don't go into that. Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm sure she's heard the story. Not to mention the whole incident. Yeah, she was there. Kind of. I mean, she heard about it afterward, I guess. Oh, yeah, that. Well, yeah, I heard about it. And besides, it's not like I'm, not aware of that kind of stuff. He's not really into that kind of stuff. The jury's still out. Haha, I wouldn't worry about it, girls. Whatever it is, it'll pass. As long as she doesn't show up on the bridge in the next minute or so. Like, oh, ladies, I love you. Then we'd kind of be in trouble. If she did. Oh, my. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think it will, though, because that would just be really, kind of awkward. Hello, ladies. I am a cosmic being. And now you're all here with me. Deborah Dolmer. And also Stud Muffin. Oh, goody. The aliens have sent an emissary. Disguised as her. That's annoying. Yeah, she's obviously an alien, because this planet is screwy. It's messing with us. Again. Planet likes to mess with us. Yeah, and we're nearing the Transformer planet, which I guess messes with us too, because of the anomalies and all that. You don't know the half of it. Once you arrive at the Transformer planet, things will be revealed. Strange things. Bizarre things. Things you may not understand that will warp your mind. She's some kind of traveler. Some kind of space alien. She is not Deborah Dolmer, or the other lady. Not sure who she is. Well, why would the alien come back as her? Oh, because she overheard us. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, she ain't her. So, go away. Yeah, take off. Go away. Get lost. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. I just came here to hear you admit it. I see we have arrived at the planet Cybertron. I guess we should put together an away team. Unless the Q aliens want to grab us all and take us down to the planet. I hope they don't. I hope we have the ability to go back and forth, because that'd be good.
Well, I don't know, Captain. I mean, we can't just send the command staff down there. We should send some of the junior officers, I guess. At once. Huh. But usually have good chemistry with Mr. Roshenko. We often walk about having chemistry, you know. Oh. I will lead the away team, sir. I mean, he will. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. But it is probably silly for the first officer to go down to the planet with you. Unless you're okay with that, of course. We'll just do it.
Well, we're not really expecting trouble out here, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to send you both down to the planet. Unless there's somebody else that'd like to go with them.
I guess we can send the O'Briens and Jeremy Astor down there, too.
Make it so, if we need them.
Captain, I'm still not sure what's going on about the Koinonians and the Koinonians with an H. Probably has something loosely to do with the planet. Should we continue to access the files on that? See what's going on. I guess we could do that from the planet, though.
Very well. Prepare the away team. Captain, the other ship is here too, and critical vitriol is aboard. I believe it might cause a situation if we encounter him again. I am prepared to face him one last time in battle, and I'll finish him off. We'll be done with him forever. Ha ha ha. Yeah. That's not what I meant. But yeah. Very well. But we will not engage them unless attacked. Prepare the landing party.
According to our databanks, we haven't made contact with the Transformers for some years. Who knows how they will react?
The Autobots are fairly predictable, and they probably won't do anything wrong. But the Decepticons are unpredictable. They tend to be evil. We will fight them as well. It will be glorious. They're 3 to 5 times larger than us. I don't think that would work. But, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, in that case, do we have mech suits? Yeah, probably not.
We don't have mech suits, but there appears to be a Robotech vessel also appearing. That's weird. I wonder where they got hold of that. Huh. It's not the other one either. There's another Robotech vessel there too.
It appears to be 2 of the ships from the Carter planet. They are underpowered, though, and undermanned. They will not fight us in battle. We should go down to the planet and check it out.
Very well. Make it so.
We've arrived at the planet Cybertron. Several other vessels are in orbit, including one of the church ships. And an SDF vessel. That's really weird. Well, we'll have to make contact. Then send an away team down to the planet. I could assist in the away team. It's been a long time since I've been down there. And I'm feeling frisky. Very well, Gwendala. Prepare an away team.
The SDF vessel is hailing us, Captain. It is Prize Hunter.
Prize Hunter. All right. On screen.
Captain Mariner. The lower decks. It's been a long time since the lower decks, and I see also that you have some guests aboard from Prodigy as well. Interesting. It's too bad that I do not have the ability to activate the ship's main cannon and blow you all to bits. No. That would alert the Transformers. No. What I seek is down on the planet. You will not interfere, or you will be destroyed. Yes.
You're rather a melodramatic man, aren't you? Probably watch too much of that America on Earth channel and stuff. Or maybe the History Channel in general. Yeah.
America Unearthed. We produced it. I see you've heard of it then. Excellent. You are learned. Yes.
Well, I know the Kensington runestone is utterly fake. It was put there in the 1800s by a dude named Ullman. I heard this from Kal Hazel himself, whose ancestor was indeed one of the Ullmans, well, by marriage to his grandfather, apparently.
Kal Hazel. Bah! Where is he, anyway? Maybe he'll come to the planet as well. That makes no matter. Do not attempt to stop us. We'll be going to the planet.
Well, we don't know what you're after, but it's probably dead guys. And we don't really want to have anything to do with that kind of thing. Maybe you're going to resurrect somebody? I don't know. But it's not my concern. this isn't a Starfleet planet. It's a transformer planet. They might object. Well, yeah.
I do not care if it's a transformer planet. Let them come. But again, they might ignore us completely, scurrying about. They're like rodents. After all, they are quite tall.
Well, I see you don't have Sillian powers, or you would have used them by now. That's interesting. Or you struck from your Sillian powers at some point. Is that what you're trying to get back to? Your Sillian powers? Well, it probably ain't gonna work.
Of course I still have my Sillian powers. If it wasn't for us at TMS, Marshal Sportiest, young swan, Kal Hazel would not have powers either. His thoughts create reality. That was our idea. So as he can do, she can do. Why not me?
I seem to recall that that original phrase was "he can do, she can do, why not you?" And it was on an ancient Korean war bill during the war. Yeah, your master just cribbed it and changed it a little bit. Then again, she also cribbed a grammar book and made a bunch of songs out of it, from what I hear.
You're not secretly Follette, are you? She knows a lot.
No, Follette's somebody else.
I leave you, but do not interfere. Saltine out. Well, that guy's full of himself, isn't he? More so than me. So, when do we go down to the planet?
We can't all go down to the planet. Boimler, put together an away team. You go down to the planet. I'll stay up here. Anything happens weird, you'll be the first to know. Also, there's another ship coming here. It's one of the church ships. They've got some unusual guests. They're gonna meet us down on the planet, too.
Very well, Captain. We'll have an away mission down to the planet.
Very well. Let's move. Keep the temporal shields to ready, just in case somebody tries something. Send all the landing teams down to the planet.
Yes, Captain. Is that the planet Cybertron? Wow. It's cool. Cool, yeah. Okay, let's get ready to send down an away team to the planet. Check it out. We'll meet with the other people from the other ship. And we can already send down some of the other people that already went ahead. No Q powers this time, though. Just Sillian ones and transporters.
No, that's convenient. Yeah. I guess maybe the budget didn't allow it. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I should probably join them, as my other self had something to do with the Carta story. Probably wouldn't make sense for me to go down there.
I guess it would, unless you think you'd make them mad. If you don't think you'd make them mad, then you can go. Put together an away team.
I'm not my counterpart. They'll just be surprised, perhaps. Well, the Carta might be, if they're there. The protoforms you encountered are there. Perhaps we'll meet some of them. But I wouldn't worry about that too much. I think it's going to get convoluted if too many of them show up. I will remain here on the ship. You know, just in case I need it in the future. Or the past. Timeline's really screwy. But we can send some of my people down there. I'm okay with sending Grey and Adira down to the planet.
Well, of course you are. Yes. I am, of course, probably not going to the planet, unless there's some reason for me to go down there right now, but there really isn't at the moment, so I guess I'm going to stay here too.
There's certain things I need to figure out. Like, for instance, where is my place in this universe? Strange and different universe. It's very odd, but somehow familiar. Yes, I'll have to look at the ship's database, if that's all right, and see if I can find myself.
We can assist with that, but let's get a move on. Time's wasting. Always wanted to see the planet, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get to. That'd be cool, though. Hope so. That'd be neat. And we still haven't found out where Kal Hazel went. Oh well, let's go down to the planet. You do realize this could vastly affect this timeline if any of our future stuff was revealed. Well, I guess I'll have to make sure we don't do that then.
I don't really think it'll be much of a problem. Besides, I've never really seen the Transformer planet either. I don't know if it even exists in our time. I'd imagine so. They're a very old, ancient race of cybernetic beings.
I see. The synth part of me should have fun with that.
Shall we be going, dear? I can call you dear, right?
Yes, my beloved. They didn't do much for us in the Discovery show. But we're here now, and we're queer, so... Although it's odd, though, so I'm a male and you're a female. Well, biologically, but we're trans. Doesn't that kind of make us straight somehow? Very confusing. Yes, anyway. We're not, though.
I wouldn't worry about it, hon. Besides, it's Valentine's Day. And you know what that means? You need to get me a Valentine present. Maybe there'd be one in a store on the planet there or something. I don't know.
We're just pulled out of space and time. And all you can think about is a Valentine present. How odd. Oh, well. Girls, always been thinking about the Valentine presents. Have fun. Don't break anything, though. And let it be known that Transformers are much bigger than humans. Don't get stepped on. How much bigger? Between 30 feet and 50 feet tall, usually. Somewhere around that. Some of them are shorter. The Carta, for instance, are slightly smaller than us, even. If you see any, you can say hi.
Perhaps I should go with them just in case, you think?
I suppose that'll be all right. Send out the away team. All right, let's move. Well, if it isn't Grimlock and the Dinobots. I, the Night Racer Protoform, am here. We are the Carta. I am Shadow Dancer. The rest of the groups are off on other missions. We came here to visit with the Dinobots on the planet. You know, because we got back and everything. Everything's all right, but we had to have a cameo with just a few of us.
And I'm Ratatek. Ooh, yeah. So here we are. Yes.
So, the bus ones, the dog ones, and the other ones aren't here. Well, I guess it's up to us as sort of ambassadors to the whole thing. Yes, Solus, but I am Trick Mix.
Me, Grimlock, most powerful Dinobot. Welcome to 2026 on Cybertron. Yes, we Dinobots with planets and stuff. But we back now. Yes. Other Autobots may be back too. Oh, timeline different though, methinks.
Slag, not no difference of timeline. And me call meself Slag. 'Cause me not care if has different name than other Slag. Me call myself that. It's not like I'm the fire spray from the Star Wars and I decided not to call myself Slave 1. It's not that offensive. So me Slag here. I Slag. Me Swoop here. Not know what timeline is, but fly I can.
Dinobots must teach little protoforms metallico, the ancient martial art of Transformers. Maybe. Me teach.
Me snarl do. Metallico, I think. Snarl. This is gratuitous cameo. We're probably not even in the rest of the movie. Sludge think that Kal Hazel want to show off his Dinobot Studio Series toys. Finally, that he has all 5 of us now. Yes, all 5.
Yes, we Dinobots not form Gestalt though, and neither do they.
You guys aren't exactly too bright, are you? Maybe they should have sent in the bus guy. The dummy one? I mean, yeah. Would you stop that? They could totally step on us if they got mad. I hadn't thought of that. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're really smart. They're super smart, yeah. Well, pandering to them won't help. I'm detecting weird energy emissions. Several teleport beams. Over there. Huh. Humans. And some synths. Wow, actual humans? Really? That'll be interesting. Yes. It should be intriguing. Ooh. Humans. Ooh.